Hello ladies, and welcome back to an eyeshadow tutorial. This tutorial is for my low vision blind girls, but also for beginners, because I find we all have the same questions, whether we're beginners and can see or whether we are low vision and blind. We still seem to all struggle with the same stuff, okay? So today we're gonna talk eyeshadow, and I'm gonna walk you through a simple yet so beautiful eyeshadow look. Okay, we are going to do a 3 eyeshadow shade. We are going to start with a nice light to mid-tone matte. This is called London. This is, I would say, like a mauve, a light mauve gray tone. It's really pretty. I really love this shade, and it's going to be kind of like a base in our crease. It's not going to be complicated, I promise. And let's use this dual-ended brush from Saint. I love this brush. Well, it's the only brush I've ever used, to be honest. But anyways, okay, we're going to take that fluffy end. Now, if you are in the low vision crowd, or even if you are new at eyeshadows, before you put any tint or eyeshadow on or product on the brush, go ahead and just do some washes across your eyelid. Go ahead and see what that feels. Go ahead and find the outer corner, okay, where you would want maybe put product depending on the look. All right, I do want you to get familiar with how that feels. I like to use the small end of my brush. We would bring that under the bottom lash line, okay? So let's get started once you've gotten familiar with how that's going to feel. So with the low vision, I really like to do the same amount of swirls or taps to each side so that I make sure I am getting even tone, because I actually can't see if it's even. So let's start. Let's just do 1, 2 swirls, okay? I'm gonna tap off the excess. Now I'm gonna start kind of that outer corner, maybe in a bit. I'm tapping off a lot of that product, and then I'm going to begin to swipe it into the crease, or if you are like me and you have a hooded eye, you're going to go a bit above. And the beauty of this brush is it just blends it so well. And just, like I always say, when in doubt, blend it out. If you are getting nervous about it, don't worry about it, just keep blending, okay? See, that's nothing crazy. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Okay. Both sides are done. Now let's take the small end. Let's just do 1, 2 taps, tap it off, start at the outer corner of the bottom lash line and bring it down and over. You can stop halfway. Honestly, you could go 3/4 of the way. Just make sure what you do on one side, you do on the other. Okay, easy peasy. Now, you can skip this step if you're freaked out, but if you're like, no, I've been working on it, I'm confident, I got this. I want you to take that small end, do a couple taps, tap it off, and let's draw that 7 or kind of backwards triangle on the outer corner, and we're just going to take that same shade and deepen it out, and we're just going to keep going over. And then go ahead and flip to the fluffy side and just blend it in. This is such a great shade. I love it. It's so good on everyone, and it's buildable, so it can be light to mid-tone, okay? See, not scary, but you didn't have to do that. You could skip that step. I'm going to do the other side. Okay. First shade is done and it is looking good. Let's move to the next shade. This is called Junior Prom. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, so you could apply this with a brush because it is deeper, and you could kind of use it as a matte. I'm just going to use my finger. I like to use, well, my middle finger will work for the right side. And I'm just going to, I just did one squish, not really even a swipe. I just tapped it, and now I'm going to tap it onto my eyelid. I'm kind of doing the center and then to the outer corner, and I'm just going to tap it, and then we will hit it up with a full blend when we're done, okay? So I'm gonna do the other side. Okay, last shade is Drift. Isn't it gorgeous? It is a pale gold, and it's just going to take it up to a new level of bright. Oh, I didn't explain the Junior Prom. I apologize. I would almost say this is like a shimmery teal. This is our last step. This is a pale gold shimmer. This is called Drift. I'm going to use a different finger. I'm going to tap that in there. And I'm going to start kind of on the other side of the center of the lid and then go into the inner corner because it's going to brighten it up nicely. So pretty, right? Okay. Sometimes when you're doing the other side, you gotta switch fingers. It's kind of awkward. So just feel free to do that how you need to, okay? Patting that on. Again, just pay attention to how much you use on each side. You can even use your pinky and just do right above that lash line in the center, and it's just gonna give an extra pop. So again, the pinky right above the lash line, just in the center, just a couple of taps. Grab our brush and let's just blend it out so that we know we are all blended and not crazy harsh lines or anything. It's just gonna soften the look a little. Okay, that's it. That's your 3 eyeshadow look. It is easy, it's simple, but it's so pretty. And sometimes using your finger is a great way to just finish off the look and maybe less intimidating than the brush because you can feel exactly where it is. So I hope you liked that tutorial. Let me know if it was helpful and stay tuned for the next one.